I'ma set the mood. I seen his main looking at my neck. Ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. I'm protected chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on that. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family just.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball. Next on the show. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding in, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third. The first
hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Dyson. On second, Marte at first with no outs. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, David Peralta. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 3 for 6. A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting eighth.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Wieters awaits the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him short.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do they do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And that's out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Starling Marte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. One and one the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Machado at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That's ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's
2
low.
balls, 1 strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. The set and the 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Grant Andrews. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Michael Franco will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Owings has it, and there's one away.
All right, here's
Batting
the
seventh,
defensive alignment
the
for the
third
Arizona
baseman,
Diamondbacks.
Michael.
And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Maikel Franco. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First offering on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting eighth,
Well executed two-seamer on the outside
Carter.
corner that time, and that's
Kelly.
what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for the Buccos, Carson Kelly. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire
Arizona,
season. So
the
at least
third
for today,
baseman,
they're displaying an
Jake
amazing ability to put wood to
Lamb.
ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
6.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, David Peralta, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Owings.
In now, Chris Owings. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Joe Musgrove, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Owings is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Lamb on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus
off
far.
For the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Matt
ready to deliver.
Wieters.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Dickerson on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher do it
now
next,
batting,
you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now,
well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's Gerard Dyson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Dyson off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Popped up. Kelly over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Four runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Machado, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. A tag for 1, relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
The right fielder, number 5, Grant Andrews.
Coming to the plate now, Grant Andrews, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Souza Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate
Now
so
batting,
far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this
Lamb.
pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, no balls and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Thank you, Heidi.
The
So
third
coming
baseman,
to the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start things out here on the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The batter.
Into the box,
The catcher.
Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Ladies and
Aquino
gentlemen,
will get the
your
call here as
attention,
he'll hit
please.
for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 84.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Ready once again, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-1 game.
Your
Casey
attention,
Sadler
please.
takes over to
Now
start the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
Pirates,
mound.
number 65, Casey Sadler.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Chris
for the
Owings.
Diamondbacks,
He'll be the first
the
to swing
shortstop,
it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Owings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays
Ball
off 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Weeders.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Wieters. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And right into the shift.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Corbin. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games.
The batter, number 13.
Stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He swings it back really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. Marte off for second. in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 3-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Now batting,
first and
left
second, no
fielder,
out, and the guy on the
Story.
ball really needs a strikeout
Dickerson.
or a double play right here.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Marte is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the
Number
guys at the plate.
number
And a
55.
nightmare for the pitcher and the defense.
Yeah.
No outs, runner at
Fail.
first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The right
so
fielder,
a good
number
job there
5.
of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to
Andrew.
overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Grant Andrews. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here it comes, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do
now
as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
In the air now out to left field. Peralta is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Elliott Beals is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Elliott Beals.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Popped him up. Kelly waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31, Brad Boxberger.
In now, Carson Kelly. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
First pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Owings has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Your
Austin
attention, please.
Meadows will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Joshua McConnell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 10, Joshua McConnell.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Nope,
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Stepping in now Chris Owings. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1.
That's inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-4.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Matt Wieters.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Matt Wieters. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. McConnell has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Andrews is going to get there. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31, Brad.
Ryan Swanson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Arizona, number 12, Ryan Swanson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Andrews is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Arizona's on top, 6-4. Randall Delgado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
So striding forward now, Starling Marte. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's just 1 for 6.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 0-1 pitch is offered and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Dyson is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! center. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Pirates 5.
Your attention,
Will
please.
Green enters from
Now
the pen to start the 9th
Pirates.
inning as he'll try to keep the
Number
score
14.
right where it is heading to the
Will
bottom of the 9th.
Green.
Now batting, Ketel Marte.
Leading
On
off
the
for
night, he's
Arizona,
2 for 4 with a
the
pair of
second
singles.
Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Andrews is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Andrews is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Standing in, Steven Souza. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Green, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Archie Bradley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Striding in to start the ninth, Grant Andrews, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right
ready.
fielder.
Here's the first offering.
Andrews.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Ball two.
2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
baseman,
outrageous.
number 7.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job. And even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucks bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon.
Your
Brock
attention,
Holt
please.
will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Brock Holt.
And he lays off there 1-0. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Marte has it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The D-backs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brad Boxberger wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on.
Shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my